Today I'm going to be talking about the Classroom of the Elite, the anime, and the light novel. Apparently there's a lot of news regarding the light novel series and as well as the anime series. So let's get started with the anime series. Bad news for you guys. A lot of you have thought that the anime series would be released this July, but apparently it's going to be released next year, winter 2024. We shall wait for the season 3 of the anime series in January next year. So we're done with the anime announcement. We will go ahead with the light novel series now. There's a lot of information regarding the Classroom of the Elite light novel series of Year 2 volume 9.5, and there are a lot of leaks given to me, or as I read from the Facebook groups of Classroom of the Elite. I have joined a lot of Facebook groups, by the way, to just be updated of the current events that are happening, the current releases and the current leaks, spoils. And luckily I joined. It's been months since I joined these groups, and the people who are giving the leaks are actually quite reliable, to be honest, but they don't show their sources. They just don't want to share. They're quite greedy, but it's actually quite fine as well. So the first leak is Arisu, or Sakayanagi Arisu, apparently confessed to ayanokoji. Oh my god, and I'm gonna show you the dialogue right here, right now.
I've come to love you, not as a normal person, but as a person of opposite sex.
It's kind of wild, right? If it's actually real, I'm gonna have to confirm it when I actually or finally read the volume, if it has a translation or an English translation. Whether it's a fan or a official translation, I'm going to read it. But the fan translations are probably going to be a lot faster this time, so I'm gonna go ahead and read those first to give you guys update on what is real and what is not from these leaks. But yeah, if this is a real leak, then damn, this is going to be a declaration of war from Arisu. So yeah, I wonder what's going to happen in the future volumes. So next up, there is an interaction between Kiyo and Mashima sensei, from the teacher of classroom 2A, the teacher of Arisu Sakayanagi. And in this interaction, Mashima sensei actually is interested in a staff member of the gym. Her name is Akiyama. She's a new character, newly mentioned, right? We don't know her at all, but she has a long wavy hair. Apparently Mashima sensei has a crush right now. Ayanokoji asked him though, well, why not Chi, or why not Sai sensei or Chabashira sensei? Apparently Mashima sensei says that relationship between teachers are not allowed. Ayanokoji does rebut that teachers may be in relationships but are actually hiding it well. Mashima sensei won't say that there aren't, but if it's Chabashira sensei or Chi, it's a no for him. Mashima sensei just claims that Kie is too frivolous and light, while Chabashira sensei is too serious and heavy. And I kinda understand him, to be honest. So there are more dialogue here and there about a request of Ayanokoji's learning more about Akiyama for Mashima sensei. Kyo denies, or at the very least attempted to deny, but in the end he was forced to do so. And we meet the Chihiro, classmate of Ichinose. And yeah, some stuff happened, and it's better in this part. It's better if you just read it on your own. Probably when the novel comes out, or when the novel comes out, I'll have a more or better understanding of this part, because yeah, I'm just here to leak what is here. The next leak that I'm going to be talking about is actually about Housen. Yeah, Housen appears in this volume as well. It's quite shocking on what transpires in this moment. There was a part where Ichinose was taking pictures, right? Took a picture with Ayanokoji. In this part, there are actually a lot of people taking pictures here and there. Ichinose is taking a picture with the others as well, and she took this opportunity to take a photo with ayanokoji, one with no length or no arms length, and one with the arms are linking with one another. It's actually the photo which you probably have seen it already, but if you haven't, I'm going to show you here later. The most shocking thing about this part though is the revelation that Housen is actually interested in Ichinose. And the one who reveals this is actually Nanase. Ayanokoji was actually shocked as well. Even we are shocked, the readers. I don't know if this is official. I hope this is official because it's going to be quite shocking and funny at the same time. Okay, this last leak that I think you should know is very important because Kei and KiyoKei has reconciled finally, and there's a really important dialogue that I think you guys would love. I'm going to show it right here, right now.
So can I live in your room, Kiyotaka, starting today?
I found no reason to say no.
So can we now take showers together every day? Can I mess with you later?
Of course.
So there you have it. This actually confirms that Kiyo and Kei were showering together in year 2 volume 6, or was it volume 5? I think it was volume 6, right? When Wang Meiyu came to Kiyo's room for therapy. There, it's official. They did the deed. But the more important thing is that they reconciled with one another, right? That's the most important thing. And Ichinose fans, for now, just lower down your voices. So the first illustration I'm showing you here is Arisu Sakayanagi. This is the volume cover for year 2 volume 9.5, and this is actually a nice photo of Arisu. I love the winter clothes, I love the design. There's no real context here, but just simply Arisu, the queen. Next illustration, we're gonna see another illustration of the queen Arisu in her winter clothes. I think in this part is the part where she actually confesses to ayanokoji, if it's all real, by the way. And yeah, I hope it's actually real. So I think that's the context with this photo here. So yeah, moving on, here is the context of ayanokoji with Shinose. And before the leaks were actually shown to us, we all speculated that this part is where ayanokoji and Ichinose had a date, but apparently we guys are wrong. Ichinose and ayanokoji just coincidentally saw each other when Ichinose was taking pictures with a lot of people, including Housen. We're gonna have a new ship, Ichinose x Housen. That's gonna be wild. But yeah, so they took pictures here and there, they talked, and we don't know the complete full dialogue of this image, but overall that's the entirety of this image. Next up, we have a hiyori pic. There's no context yet on what's this. I just think that Hiyori and ayanokoji met up and went home together. Yeah, that's the only context I could get with this photo or this image. So next up, first photo, black and white, we have Karuizawa, Kei, and ayanokoji reconciling. Yes, this photo is the image of what I shown you already earlier in the dialogue between Kei and ayanokoji. And yeah, this is the photo, or the apparent photo, of Kei receiving the necklace from ayanokoji. Next up is a photo of Arisu and Sanada. Was it Sanada? Sanada is a classmate of Arisu or in class A. So yeah, in the context that I read from these leaks, apparently they are on a date. I don't know if they're officially together, but I think not. Hopefully. But yeah, they're on a date. So maybe the context of the confession from Sakayanagi is to lead into revealing that she's actually with another person now. Maybe because she thinks since Ayanokoji has a girlfriend, then why not have a boyfriend of her own? But that would be that would really mess up Arisu fans' hearts right now if that were to be true. But yeah, for now they're on a date, simply a date. I'm kind of worried about this guy because the last time Arisu had a date, it ended bad for that dude. Next up is the image of Chiro. Chiro accidentally meets up or meets Ayanokoji in Kiyaki Mall. I think this is the music store or a bookstore. I don't know. I think it's a music store. So yeah, she actually asked Kiyo a bunch of stuff about their relationship with Ichinose. And she asks if he actually really likes Ichinose, but wonders what about their relationship with Kei. It goes on a back and forth. There's no actual result from their dialogues though. So yeah, it's still up in the air. Chihiro's still confused and all. But yeah, that's what I get from the leaks of the dialogues that has been released. I don't know if it's actually a nice translation by them, but yeah. Next is a picture of Ryuen eating a burger. I don't know the context to this. I think this is only a part where Ryuen passes through Ayanokoji and just coincidentally eating a hamburger for some reason. This is a rare photo of Ryuen. Lately, we haven't seen a lot of Ryuen photos. No, last volume we actually had a Ryuen illustration. So yeah, a nice illustration of Hiyori. This is a from the epilogue. Hiyori and Ayanokoji were together and were happy reading a book with one another again. Been a long time since they've been together, right? Because Hiyori was kind of avoiding Ayanokoji as soon as she knew about their relationship. I mean Ayanokoji and Kei's relationship. So this is actually quite nice. Next is Miki Yamamura. She's actually spying again, and I think she got caught this time by Ayanokoji, right? Because most illustrations are depictions of Ayanokoji's point of view. So in this part, I think she got seen by Ayanokoji because the moment Ayanokoji knew about her presence, he would be able to see her even though she lacks presence, right? Right now, she's spotted by Ayanokoji. That's what I think, and she's quite surprised that her ability to evade people's perception is not enough. We have Kamuro Masumi. It's been a while since we saw another illustration of Masumi. I think she was instructed or she was curious again about Ayanokoji, so probably talk to Ayanokoji this time again, or maybe this is a coincidence, another coincidence of a meetup during Christmas or before Christmas, right? But yeah, it's been a while since we saw Masumi. It's been a while when Ayanokoji even interacted with her, so this is actually nice. Hopefully there's an interesting dialogue between the two. So yeah, next up is a new character. To be honest, the design looks nice. I thought at first that she's Chi, the teacher from Ichinose's class. Her demeanor looks different. So yeah, and she has a tie, or what do you call this, in her hair, and two pigtails. So this is definitely not Chie. I thought she would be Akiyama, the one who Mashima sensei was interested in, but Kiyama was mentioned to have a long black wavy hair. She does not, this girl. I wonder if she's a student, a teacher, or a senior. So yeah, we're gonna know after we read the novel or the volume. The last time we saw a illustration of Sato was year 2 volume 5, right? Yeah, I think it was year 2 volume 5. She together with Matsushita was the cover. So this is a rare photo. I think Sato was trying to talk to Ayanokoji to discuss about what's happening between her and him and Kei. She's trying to fix their relationship, or maybe she's just calling for some time. I know she's still in love with Ayanokoji and she's trying to do her best, but I'm kind of leaning towards Sato trying to fix Ayanokoji and Karuizawa's relationship. The next and final photo is we have Ryuen and Ayanokoji. When Kiyo was trying to find or wanted to buy a pudding mixer, I think that was what Ayanokoji was trying to buy. He coincidentally meets Ryuen at the Kiyaki Mall again. And I think there's a dialogue between the two. It was not mentioned in the leaks, so I have no idea what were they talking about, because year 2 is about to end. It's nearly the end of the second year already, and Ryuen hasn't done a lot. The last volume though, she did some stuff. She was very important in the last volume. In this volume, hopefully she does give us some insight on what she's planning, or at the very least she'll give us bang in her last moments in this year. Some stuff that I haven't seen from the leaks are there's no mention of Horikita, there's no mention of Nagumo, there's no mention of the other classmates, and there's no hints on what are they doing currently. So yeah, hopefully in this volume you'll get a lot more context, but I think more or less this volume revolves around Ayanokoji's relationship with the girls and his reconciliation with Kei. So I guess that's it for this video, guys. I hope to see you soon. As soon as I read the next volume 9.5, I'm gonna give you a context on what is happening in this volume.